good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and Sip is Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Say it with me, y'all. Say it with me. So it is November. Happy November, everybody. Shout out to all the Scorpios. I can't believe we're in November and it is countdown for me, countdown to Egypt. So I'll share more about that when we get into some joy news. But welcome to today's show. We are wrapping up our series. This is our second week of our Maxim series, and I hope you've been enjoying it. And the question for this series has been, what are your life maxims? What are your guiding principles? What are your codes that you live by? So, good day, Linda, from the beautiful mountains of Colorado. They had snow yesterday. Girl, let me tell y'all know yesterday was Halloween and it is so warm in New York. You didn't have to have on a jacket. I know these kids were so happy because you could see their whole costumes because they didn't have to wear any coats because it was close to, I know it was in the 70s. It might have been close to 80 degrees yesterday. So it was warm yesterday for Halloween. And my memory of Halloween lately has been is usually mild on Halloween. And October is one of those months where the temperatures are all over the place. It's that transition month. And I love the weather that we have in October. I love it. And it's my birthday month. So it's my birthday gift to you all. These wonderful days of mild and then a little crisp weather to help you remember we are going into winter soon. Good day, Shay from Colorado. So my Colorado people are in the house. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, if you don't know, I am Red Melissa, and my passion is to support people in transforming their lives. My mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, and teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. So, if you've been looking for a spiritual life coach, here I am. You can reach out to me by sending me a direct message on Instagram and Facebook at I am Rev Melissa. And we can set up some time to talk. So, got that out the way. Now let's get into Maxim. So we're wrapping it up today. I'm going to share all 11 Maxims at the end, but today we're going to get into the last Maxim from the book, The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. And I am officially part of the 5 a.m. Club. I've been doing so much better getting up because I've been doing so much better going to sleep. So Julian, shout out to Julian, my accountability partner. We text each other every morning at 5 a.m. Yesterday, I think I got up at 6 a.m. because I got to bed later. But today we were back on track, 5 a.m., getting it in. And it has been wonderful. It's been wonderful just having that morning. The energy at that time is so delicious. So delicious. So, as I share, please take the opportunity to put in the comments one of your life maxims. One of your life maxims. And so Shay is sharing that she is practicing Christ and Buddha consciousness as her ways of life. Oh, that just encompasses so much, right? And we know that the 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 base of that, the foundation of that is love. We know that to have love as your life maxim is a powerful maxim to guide you, Shay. So thank you for sharing that, Shay. So, maxims are an expression of general truth, principles, or rule of conduct. That's the definition. And the origin of the word comes from a Latin word that means greatest proposition. And we know proposition, the energy, the vibration, the origin of the word proposition is offering. So, what is your greatest offering? And think about that in the context of what Shay just shared, right? Her greatest offering is Christ and Buddha consciousness, right? Love consciousness, cosmic consciousness is her way of life, is her offering as life. So let's get into maxim number 11. Let's get into maxim number 11. So again, this is from the book, The 5 a.m. Club. Own your morning, elevate your life. Yes. So the last maxim, and he calls it a bonus maxim, the billionaire's maxim number 11. Tomorrow is a bonus, not a right. Tomorrow is a bonus, not a right. Never delay your peacefulness. I like that right there. Never delay your peacefulness. Don't put off expressing your gifts and talents and make certain you enjoy this ride. Have a good have a good time as you rise towards your magnificence. It's so sad how most people postpone having a beautiful, fun, and magical life until they are too old to fully savor it. Life is an absolute sublime journey. Yes, we all experience trials and heartbreak, but it's all mostly good. And so keep the shortness of life at the forefront of your focus. Don't put off your happiness until you have more time or you get that promotion or you have more money in the bank. These are excuses born of feelings that you are undeserving. Tomorrow is a promise, not a fact. Enjoy every morning and appreciate each day you have on earth. Take bold risks, yet hedge them with common sense. Balance living like there is no tomorrow with behaving like you'll live forever. So that when the end does come, you'll know you lived your life as a majestic testimony to the capacity for legendary that every human being carries inside of them. I love that. Yes, tomorrow is not promised. It's not. All we have is this right now moment. So we get to be grateful for each day, for each moment, for each breath right now. We get to live bold and use common sense, right? We know that saying common sense ain't always that common. That's true. But we get to be bold and use common sense and don't delay expressing your gifts and your talents until everything is perfect, until you have everything just the way you believe it's supposed to be. Stop delaying expressing, living your gifts and your talents. It's perfect right now. It's perfect right now to live your gifts. So that is maxim number 11. Tomorrow is a bonus, not a right. All right. All right. So I'm going to recap all 11 if you want to capture them. Good day, mommy. I hope you're feeling better. That's my mama, y'all. All right. So, maxim number 1, to create magic in the world, own the magic within yourself. And I call that maxim the maxim of solitude. the maxim of solitude. Number two, collect miraculous experiences over material things. I call that one the maxim of experiences. Number three, failure inflates fearlessness. I simply call that the maxim of fearlessness. Number four, proper use of your primal powers creates your personal utopia. Personal use of your primal powers creates your personal utopia. And I call that maxim of creativity. Use your creative tools. Maxim number five, avoid bad people. I simply call it the maxim of positive people. Be around positive people. Number six, maxim number six, money is the fruit of generosity, not scarcity. Money is the fruit of generosity, not scarcity. I call it the maxim of generosity. And in that maxim, there were four practices: practice positive expectancy, practice having active faith, practice ever increasing gratitude, practice extreme value delivery, meaning under promise, over deliver. So that's maxim number six. Maxim number seven, optimum health maximizes your power to produce magic. I simply call that the maxim of health equals wealth. Number eight, raising your life standards towards absolute first class. Raising your life standards towards absolute world class. I keep saying first class, absolute world class. And I call that maxim the maxim of high standards of first class. That's the maxim about the law of mental equivalence. Number nine, deep love yields unconquerable joy. And I simply call this maxim the maxim of living life in joy and as joy. Number 10, heaven on earth is a state, not a place. I call this the maxim of heavenly state of being. And then number 11 that we did today, tomorrow is a bonus, not a right. I simply call it the maxim of living boldly today. So there you have it, all 11 maxim. I hope and invite you to create and write down your own as a guide for how you show up in your life every single moment. And when we take a detour somewhere, we have these maxims as our guiding posts to gently bring us back to center and center ourselves again within ourselves, where everything happens within is the place that it gets created, and without is where it gets expressed. Yes, yes, yes. I see you, Shay is asking to post this summary, lady. Okay, all right. I will put the 11 maxims in the notes for the show. And I just want to remind everyone, if you're interested in the book, The 5 a.m. Club, you can go to YouTube, type in audio of 5 a.m. Club, and you can listen to the whole book for free. That is what I did at first. and I would listen to it when I was doing my runs and my walks and got through the whole book. It was amazing, and I loved it so much that I went and bought the book. So, just a word about that if you're curious about digging in some more. Because what am I giving you? I'm just giving you a sip. I'm just giving you a sip. If you wanted the whole meal, you could get the book. All right. All right, let me just check in. Hey, Fee King, thank you for sharing with your circle. And Fee's offering is to be of service and to embody serving. Oh, that's beautiful, Fee. To be of service and to embody serving. And oh, Fee's throwing in a number 12. All right, now, Fee. Now is better than perfect. Yes. Thank you for that reminder. Yes, that is definitely Sekou Wright's Fee King's fiance. That is definitely his maxim. Now is better than perfect. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, y'all. So let's get into some joy news for the weekend. Let's see what we got going on this weekend. Again, happy November, everybody. We got November and December, and then we got 2025 right around the corner. So I hope that you are already taking into some consideration and contemplation your qualities for 2025. Just, just setting some intentions for it to come up, to bubble up and get some clarity as these weeks wind down for 2024, and start to do your own assessment of your qualities. How did they resonate for you in 2024? So I'm going to be talking about that as we continue our march to the end of the year. So what was your qualities for 2024? And start just assessing, evaluating, taking inventory of how it is playing out in your life for 2024. What have been your lessons? What have you released as a result of these qualities that you have been affirming, expressing, and embodying more fully this year? Yes? And we'll do a roll call next week. All right. So this weekend is our virtual Sunday service celebration at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual director, senior minister, and now ordained Centers for Spiritual Living minister. So that's awesome. And this Sunday we are starting a new theme for the month of November, and the theme for November is generosity. Generosity. And my topic for Sunday is generous loving, elect loving kindness, elect loving kindness. And so we all know we are in our election season, and people have all kinds of feelings about that. And my offering is to elect loving kindness. So I already voted. I did early voting last Sunday, and it was a line, and I was happy to see that. And other folks in my circle have been sharing that they have already voted, and there were lines when they went to vote as well. I thought about volunteering in the polls, but it totally got away from me this year. I voted, I volunteered. I worked the polls when I think it was Trump and Hillary Clinton. I think I worked the polls that election, and I had a great time because I was bringing the joy, y'all. I was bringing the joy. So got away from me this year, but I think I'm still going to go over to my the place where I vote and do some spiritual mind treatments for the peoples. And just like keep the high watch, just bring some positive energy to the whole experience. So I think I might do that on Tuesday. All right. So I've totally got off track there. Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. Join us on Zoom. go to rocklandcsl.org. The Zoom link is there. You can also join us on Facebook where we live stream from our Centers for Spiritual Living Rockland County page. Also on Sunday, I do the other sip, which is a replay of an inspirational talk that I have given. And this Sunday, I will be sharing a talk that I gave at the Unitarian Universalist congregation a couple of Sundays ago called Conjuring a Vision of Healing for All. I love, love, love that message. So you can check that out. I'll be posting it on Sunday for Sunday in Praise. All right. Countdown to Egypt. I will be traveling to Egypt this month, and I am so excited. This has been one of my dreams for a really long time, like since I was in my 20s and I was doing work with Queen Afua, and she would talk about Egypt and Kemet. And so I'm just so excited that this is coming true. And so I will be leaving on November 10th. I will be there until November 26th. I'll be returning on November 26th. I got an extra day in because they canceled my flight. I was supposed to be on a flight back home on November 25th, but the flight was canceled yesterday, and so I'm coming back the next day. So I decided to make November 25th my spa day. So I'm gonna have a spa day on November 25th in Egypt at this fabulous hotel that we're staying at. So, what I decided to do, because not only is there a difference in the time zone, I also don't know what I'll be doing at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time here while I'm in Egypt. So I'm going to replay the Master Key series because that was a juicy series. It was only, I think it was almost 30 episodes. So we could get in 16. We could get in about half of that series while I'm away in Egypt. And I'm also going to do some lives. I'm going to pop up, do some Facebook lives and just share, the inspiration that I know I will be feeling being there. So I'll remind you all of this as we get closer to the day. And I just want to let everyone know again that December, which is right around the corner, y'all, we're going to be doing the 30-Day Mental Diet by Willis Kinnear. I do this every year. This time I'm doing it in December. I usually do it in January, but I decided to do it in December. So get your book. If you've done it before, you could do it again. It's always a different experience. And I will have information about how you can register for that before I leave for Egypt. And then in January, we're going to start January ready, right? And willing to go with group spiritual life coaching. So I will be starting that on January 7th. And we're focusing on a project for 2025, a tangible project that we have been thinking about, dreaming about, started, stopped, all of the things that we do, right? So I'm planting the seed now, a project that you have a burning desire to express in the world. That is our focus for 2025. That is our focus for 2025. That's what I say to myself, right? So if you want support around that, there is nothing like support, a community of support, a community that is holding you in such a loving way, and that's what we co-create in group spiritual life coaching with Rev Melissa. So, more about that, but just letting you know, it's gonna start January 7th, and it'll be open to only 8 people, okay? So 8 people for the next group spiritual life coaching. Okay, I see Julian sharing, I can't reply on YouTube. how come you not taking me with you to Egypt? Girl, if I could take all of y'all with me, I certainly would. I certainly would. Thank you, Julian, for that laugh. All right, let me check in before we wrap this up. Fee King, I mean it with my whole heart. I know I can and will do more serving. Sekou is my fiance, my boo thing. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Fee. Fee, you are of great service in the world. And so let me share something that Fee is doing in service to our well-beingness on Monday and Wednesday. It's a two-part webinar. Uh, I'm getting ready to look on my phone. I got my phone for Instagram. It's a two-part webinar. You will learn the whys, the hows, the benefits, everything that you have been curious about. And you may not even heard of these tools, but they are tools to support your well-beingness. Wood tools, cupping, and Yiso wraps, right? So yesterday I showed Fee all the tools that I already have, and guess what? Never used. Never used. So Fee was laughing at me. But Monday, 7:30 p.m., join Fee King. Wednesday, 7:30 p.m., join Fee King for part two. I posted it on my personal page, Melissa Moore Nobles. Fee, if you can drop the link in, that would be great so people can um, click on the link now and see the information and register. It is $21.99, which is a incredible price for a two-part webinar where you're going to get hands-on experience of how to use these tools on your body, right? Because mm, yes, we get to use these tools on our bodies so we could keep that life maxim, right? What was that life maxim about? Health is wealth. Optimum health maximizes your power to produce magic. Health is your wealth. So, thank you, Fee, for being of service in this magnificent way. And the last thing I'll say today about Fee King, my soul sister, is check out the Fee King Show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So you can check out Fee today at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time on her social media. And Sekou Writes is on Monday through Fridays at 9:45 a.m. for Get Rich 101. Learn everything that you need to know about finances and investing. And also check out where's my I have oh there it is. My graphic that I have everybody on. Check out and get support and healing support with Shay Bird, who I call Shay Love. Shay is the founder creative of Rocky Mountain Holistic Health. This is her 30th year. And so reach out to her for energy support. She is a holistic health practitioner and she can support you in all of the things. And lastly, check out rhythmandsoulradio.com, which is my husband, Marco Noble's 24-hour internet radio station playing mainly independent artists and also replaying Morning Sit with Red Melissa at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, y'all. Time flies when you are having fun. So let me wrap this up. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope to see you all on Sunday at service. And take good care. Take good care. So, peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our